Hi everyone, it's Maggie again, and I'm going to work in a couple more pages of my Lady of the Lake journal. And I'm not sure if I can keep up doing a segment, like every night, but I'm going to try to do it as often as I can until I finish the book. Excuse me. We've had some severe weather today, and um, it was pretty crazy. Thunder, lightning, downpours like I've never seen. And it was actually sideways, coming at the doors and the windows and everything. So, yeah, so it was a fun day. Just all of a sudden, sky got dark, opened up, and that was it. So just luckily we didn't end up losing our power, which I'm going to knock on the wood here, because we could get more during the night. And tomorrow, fun stuff. So anyway, let's get started. I picked the 2 pages to do, and I want to add more images. So I think the pages that I want to add the images to are going to be on these white, heavier pages that I had printed the digitals out on. This is my porch prints, which I've already said in the first video, I think. So anyway, and I'm going to introduce some new digitals, and there will be a link in the description box. So let me get, these are eco prints, and I put a link right to this set in the description box. And these are Lorna's digitals, tailor made journals, and they're amazing. Now I sized these down to a 5x7 because the full page 8x10 I think was just too big, and this doesn't fit because I didn't bother measuring how big my journal was. So what I'm going to do before I use that is I'm going to distress all around the sides because I don't like the white. And I am going to use some walnut stain distress oxide. And you'll have to excuse my coughing and throat because the allergies again are really bad, and all that yellow pollen stuff is, hopefully it's gone now with the rain. I mean, it poured. It would have been like the cars being, in a car wash. And so hopefully, I mean, the cars were covered, but hopefully anything on the ground too would be gone. And the other thing that started when I went out today to check the mailbox, there were these white puffy things that I don't remember seeing before, floating all through the air. So I have no idea what those are, but I'm assuming that's also contributing to my throat and all that. So let's see how. Now I use the oxide, and just for the heck of it, I'm going to try this. I don't think it will do anything because this is it's not a what do you call it? It's not a glossy paper, but I'm going to try it anyways just to see if it does anything to it. And just like light, and I'm going to use to dry it quick. Oh, it does. Oh, you don't have to use glossy. See that? Oh my gosh, I like that. It looks almost eco itself. Oh, I like that. I wonder if I hadn't like sponged it, if, you know, if, and taken some of it off, if it would have had that effect. Let me hold it up. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that makes me so happy. Okay, so get that. So here's one of the digitals, and look at, there's feathers and there's leaves. I love the colors. Now I have her other eco. Now there might be, I don't know how many different eco ones she has, but I think this is set to, and I could be wrong, but the very first one that I got, they're more greens and the, you know, the background blues and greens, and oh my gosh, it's beautiful too. But I wanted to use this set for this journal because the colors just, you know, go much better. So see there, that's, I think that's perfect. So this is basically dry. So let me get my glue and make sure that I have to add more glue to this next time. Okay. So, oh, I'm so happy with how that turned out. I'll have to do that more often now. And maybe someone watching that hasn't tried their distress inks or is thinking about getting them, after seeing that, maybe you'll open those up. Okay, so I hate to, I'm not covering up too much of it, but I do hate to cover it up now. But there's no help for that if you want to. Oh, and I probably should tell you that I printed this on 65. I think the paper was 65 pound. Yeah, 65 pound. So, no, wait. I'm trying to look over. No, actually, it was 32 pounds. Sorry. This is 32 pound. It's a Hewlett Packard paper. And because I didn't want another thick piece of paper, so I used the, you know, it's just a couple of grades, I think, above, you know, regular coffee paper. Excuse me. So, okay, now I decided I think I want to use this black and white image. And I'm not positive. I have my other images out here, so I may change my mind. Oh, one other thing I've got to do, but I didn't want to do it until after I got this page down. So let's put this back up there for now. I found this. Let me cut off a piece of it though, because it's just, I've got too much of it to, there. This here, and it's got a really dark green ribbon through it. And it's got the tiniest, look at that, the tiniest crochet. And this is coming across greener than it actually is. It's actually darker than what you're seeing. So I'm going to put that along the edge of this page. And the page has curled a little, but I'm hoping once it hopefully once it completely dries, or once I get the trim on there, it'll straighten out. But I'm not going to worry about it, because if it doesn't, that's just part of the journal. And it will teach me never to do that again. So let me put this on here. Oh, come on, don't plug up now. All right. Where's my, wait a minute, let me get this going again. Okay. There, that should work, hopefully. There we go. It's a little plugged up. So put a little bit on there. And I feel funny not talking, but I feel funny talking too much also. Oh, no wonder. Guess, did I? Wait a minute. I'm trying to decide which is the right side, which is, no, I've got it on the right side. Okay. For a minute there, I thought I had it on the wrong side, but I don't. Okay, but as I was saying, I feel funny when there's, when it's silent. But I also don't want to tuck your ear off either. There. Okay, let's get that on there. That's good. Up a little bit. All right, then cut the end off. Get my scissors. There we go. That goes in my snippet. There. All right, and I like that touch of green. Oh, and there's my, all right, and so there's the image, and it looks like she's knighting him or bestowing some kind of, what would you call it? Some kind of honor, but I'm not positive. Let's see. I want to put something else under there. I do have, if I can get it apart. I do have this doily I distressed, but I want to make sure it doesn't cover. Okay, it doesn't cover too much. And I think that's, before I put it down though, with glue it down, I also took out some mostly vintage pieces, some really pretty pieces that I want to see how they look. Add a little piece to it, because I'll be embellishing it more, later on in the series. So there's that one. And then there's this. And I was looking for different colors too that would work along with the background. I like this. Ooh, I do like that. So you know what? I'm going to cut a snip of that. So that will be this, and I'll leave it down here. And I don't know if this is going to work. I don't really want that one. This, I think, is going to be too wide, but I'm also going to be doing that other page too, so I could, I might be too much though. Let's see. I put a piece there and there, and then I still put a piece down here. So I guess that could work. All right, so let's cut a piece of this too. And if nothing else, it'll go into my snippets. And then I have this color, which goes very well with it. So let's put this aside for a minute and check this out. But I don't like it with that. So it would have to go kind of like that, and you'd only see a really tiny bit of it. Like that. And I don't know if that's worth not using the other one, so let's put that to the side. Oop. Doesn't want to leave. My goodness. And let's see, what else do I have? I have this, and only because I really liked the texture of it. And this could go. Actually, like this. Actually, that would go. I really like that. It's so different, and yeah, I really make sure. No, it should be this side. I do really like that. It's a little bit stretchy, but let's cut that right. Let's cut it right here. And maybe we'll use that other piece on the other page. But I really kind of like this now. And before I decide on this, let me just look at this one more time and see if it makes a difference with that one. So we'll kind of pretend that goes there, that goes there, and there. You really, yeah, you really, I mean, I love it, but it gets lost, I think, in that background paper, this color, unfortunately. Maybe it'll work better on the other page, we'll see. So I think I'm going to end up using this. Make sure I get the right, here it is. Okay. So I'm going to, and I don't want to hide a lot. So I want to put it where it's least intrusive. So let's see. Let's try right there. Pull this down, okay? Just a couple little dabs to keep it on here for now. And I think what I might do too, like for a change, is I'm going to do a live next week, and it's going to be on one subject, showing you how to do something, and I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be a mystery. but I need to get a little further in the journal before I do that. And when I do, you'll see that it makes sense. So, okay, let's put some glue on here, middle. And again, I don't want to cover up this flowery thing going on, and most of the feather is still there. So that's good. And this I'm going to kind of put just like that. Let me get that down before I forget how I want it. My gosh, I guess I am a little more cognizant of my Boston accent. I don't finish a word. I say want, and I just, a lot of times we don't say the last letter of the word. Like instead of saying want, it more, the T, pronounce the T, it more comes out want. Okay, I'm rambling now, aren't I? I can't help it. I need to feel like I'm talking to somebody while I'm doing this, especially when somebody's going to be watching it. Then the next thing you know, I'm going to get a comment saying, "Don't talk so much." And boy, have I gotten some comments too about they're not shy about telling you certain, I mean, not hardly any, but there are some that they're not shy about telling you what they don't like about what you're doing or what you're making. Or I've had a few of those, or how you're making your video. Oh my gosh. I remember one comment. She said, "You click your tongue." I go, "What?" When you talk, you click your tongue and it's so annoying. And I'm like, oh, I couldn't even do a video. I'll be honest, I couldn't do a video for a couple days because I listened to the video and I I listened and I thought, oh my gosh, I think she's right. I do. You know how when if your tongue goes to the roof of your mouth and you tisking, only I wasn't tisking, but I guess I talk like that sometimes. My tongue must go up to the roof of my mouth, and as I'm talking, I don't realize it. And so I just did it. So for a couple of days, I I was afraid to make a video because I thought, oh my gosh, I could hear it myself. And then when I did, I was kept trying to remember, okay, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. And I couldn't help it. And I thought, you know what, this is how I talk. And then finally I just answered her comment and just said, you know what, if you don't like how I talk, then just, move on to the next video. And then I just took her I think I took her comment down. I don't even remember what video. This was like over probably a couple of years ago. But that rattled me. I've gotten some negative comments, believe me, and I'll be honest with you, that was really the only one that's ever kind of rattled me. They don't usually bother me. I could care less. I'm doing this for me, for my enjoyment and all that, not for anybody else. And to hopefully, if somebody wants to learn something that they don't know how to do, and and I'm doing it and showing it, well, that's why I do these. And I'd rather have somebody criticize me in a post than to do it behind my back. That's for sure. And now I'm going to get off that soapbox, and how I got on it, I don't even remember. I must just be in a talkative mood, I guess. All right, so that page is done for now. Anyway, you can let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, and oh, it's later than I thought. I'm talking too much, aren't I? All right, so then I'm going to do the corresponding page on this end. I'll do this one a little faster with a little less talking. So this is the print that I want to use on this one. And I've got to, no, I just said gut instead of got. I got to. Believe me, I'm not going to start. I'm not going to start worrying about how my words sound or anything, or you'll never see another video from me again. I'm just going to have fun, because that's what it's all about, right? And I am having fun. I really am. I enjoy doing this. I really do. All right. And let's do a little. I really liked how that came out. I might have spritzed that just a little too much. So let's get that dry. There. This is going to really kind of wrinkle up, I have a feeling, but that's okay. I think it'll flatten out once it's like completely dry, or I could probably, because everything's flat, I could probably iron it. There. I just got to make sure it's dry enough for the glue to stick. I think it is. Okay. And then this is the other image that I just love these images. And I really like how they're not like a photograph. You know what I mean? That they're so clear that you see everything. I don't know how to explain what this looks like, but that's how I feel about that one. All right, so we're going to put this one. I'm not sure. I don't think it really matters, but I'm going to put it this way. All right, so let's glue that down. I'm already at almost a half an hour, and I said I wasn't going to go past in half an hour on my videos, but that didn't happen. But I'm going to try to finish as quick as I can now. Or just say the heck with the time and just do it until the page is done. So I did have one comment on one of my other videos in this series saying that they want to do a journal, and I'm hoping they do. I'm hoping she does. And she said, I might just craft along with you. And that would be awesome. Even though I won't know, somebody will be out there crafting with me. All right, so let's see. What can I don't want to do it exactly the same page with another paper doily. I want something else. Let me check this. This isn't, I don't think this is, what do you call it? Vintage. I don't think this is vintage, but that's all right. The other one was. So I want to see what this looks like. And again, I don't want to I don't want to cover too much, but I do kind of like how that looks. So let's snip this off. Like that. I don't know the color that it's coming out, but it's a charcoal, really dark. It might look blue on camera, but it's not. It's definitely a charcoal color. There's really no blue coming out when you look at it. But, all right, so I have that like that. I don't know what else, if there's anything else I want to put on that. Let me see what else I have here. I don't have really anything else that's wet. Oh, I know. I do want to put another piece of this on the other side, though. So let me just cut off a piece of that quick. And I think that is all I'm going to do to this page. So let's do this. I think that's all I'm going to do for now. I don't want to rush anything either by just, sticking something down, or make sure I have the right side. Wow, some of them are really hard to tell. Yeah, this is the right side. Okay. All right, so I think I want it right there. Okay. And anybody that's watching that hasn't made a journal before and feels like they're afraid to do that, please don't be. Because one thing, it's only paper and a little bit of lace. You know what I mean? So please don't be afraid. It's a lot of fun when you get into it, and it relieves stress, just does so many things, crafting. I don't think I'd ever be making a paper journal after getting into the fabric ones. But here I am, and I'm really having fun. Actually, sometimes I have more fun doing these than I do the fabric ones. All right, and then let's just put some on here, and then just do the edge of the page with that trim and call it a night. It is after 11 here. Not that that makes a difference. I got up late today, so I won't be going to bed too early. No, I don't want to hide that flowery spot up there. Okay, there. Okay, so, oh my gosh, I was ready to say, okay, that's it. And what did I do? Let's put this over it. No, actually, I can use that room. Put all that over there. All right, let me make sure I have the right side again. Okay, yep. All right, and let's get to the edge of this one. Let's see where. Okay. I want to hide that paper. Okay, that's good. And I know as I'm looking at it, some of you might be saying, wait a minute, does that really go with that charcoal color lace? And my answer is, I don't know. I won't know until I put this on and then look at it. I can always take this up after, but I'm hoping I won't have to because I'm going to hopefully tie something in that will work. Okay, is that okay? That's it, and I'll show you that in a minute because I changed my mind. I may not be quite done as I thought. Oop, sorry, my head just bumped the camera. One of these days I'm going to get my son down here to take a look and tell me if there's something that he can do for me to get it just over my head and not have to attach it to the table here on the side, because it's annoying every time I hit it. There. Okay. Now, it's not that they don't go together, but I have here, I have a couple of pieces of flat flower applique that I had cut up. So let's see if this can help tie it in, this green here. I need the green. Maybe over here, yeah. See, like that. And then I need something else though, to either that or this might be too big. Let's look at this. Oops, I'm all over the place, aren't I? Sorry. Not sure if I like that either. Nope. I think that might be too big. So I'm not going to do anything to it tonight, I guess. I could stick that on there, but why would I, right? When I'm not sure. So I'm going to leave it. Leave it for next time. So, all right, those are 2 pages. This one and this one. So there's 2 more pages done. And I think I am not quite equal. No, I need to do this page. And then 2 others next time, because this one goes on the opposite side of this one. But I think yeah. I think I might want to do a pocket here. So I have to find the right paper, the right pocket, and all that. Okay, so that's it. Before I keep rambling in that, that's enough for tonight. It's almost 40 minutes, and that's 10 minutes longer than I wanted to be. Trying to keep these as short as possible. So, okay, Maggie, stop talking so it doesn't go any longer. So I want to thank you all for following with me, for crafting along if you are. and for continuing to watch this series. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope to see you if I'm able to make another video tomorrow night. I hope to see you in that one. So everybody have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.